When it came to working hard in high school, Wong went the other way. Or, in the case of his underachieving in grade 11, he was sent to another country. 2 weeks before the end of school, I told my parents that I may have to repeat grade 11, Wong said during an interview in one of the brighter corners of the Orange Monkey Bar and Billiards in City Center. They were not happy. They said you're going to Canada. At 17, Wong headed east with limited spoken English, enrolled in Hillcrest High School and suffered through his first winter, which started for him when he saw snowflakes in October. 2013, that first year was really tough. I could understand English, but communicating took a couple of minutes to think of the right vocabulary, added Wong, who found a silver lining to his new experience shortly after entering Carleton University to study music. During his leisure time between classes, he discovered the game of snooker, which solved his quest to break the boredom. For him, it was fun, relaxing and good entertainment. Snooker is big in Hong Kong, said Wong, who rarely played the game because it didn't have a good reputation, but really because his parents didn't want him associated with that crowd. As he developed his snooker skills on campus, he was encouraged to test himself in the competitive arena. But competition wasn't a high priority for Wong, whether it's snooker or playing piano, which he also viewed as an activity for fun, relaxation and entertainment. Well, he bent his beliefs and entered the Orange Monkey Snooker League in September 2015, for the fall regular season. After battling the best players in Ottawa, he reached the playoffs and the championship final. Just his luck, he faced Ottawa-Gatineau snooker legend Irvin Budge for the top playoff prize. Wong, who is forever grateful to Budge for teaching him so much about the game, remembered their first ever match. Wong broke the balls and Budge ran the table. But the 2015 fall final was a whole lot different, although the result was the same. Wong and Budge needed 4 hours to play 4 games, which tilted 3-1 in favor of Budge. It was 2 years before Wong, 22, returned to the 9-year-old league for the 2017 fall session. But he was eliminated early in the double knockout playoffs. Registered again for the 2018 Winter League simply to see if he could improve on his earlier second-place showing. He did indeed, finishing second in the Monday League round-robin, regular season and winning the playoffs. Dan Collins was the Tuesday League champion and that meant there would be a Wong-Collins shootout for the overall championship. In early May, the champs went Q-to-Q and Wong was the decisive 3-0 winner. I overcame my nerves, said Wong, when assessing why he was able to become a champion in the highly precise, technical and unforgiving sport that rarely is spotted on the Ottawa sports radar. In the fall 2017, I didn't practice enough. My form wasn't stable because I was going to school at the same time. I'd only played 2 to 3 times a week and for me that wasn't enough. I needed to play 3 to 4 times to keep my focus. During his 4 years walking around the almost 6 by 12-foot table, he learned the ins and out of the game not only from Budge, 78, a former billiards hall owner and organizer of national and international competitions, but also from his opponents. Wong was the last man standing at the table in May. He felt a calm sense of satisfaction. He was a humble champion, feeling good about what he did, but almost dismissive. I was happy, but nothing too crazy, Wong said. When I lost the 2015 final, I knew I was better than that. I was happy to win the 2018 Winter Monday League and the whole thing. It wasn't really a big thing for me. It's just a snooker league in a pool hall. Of course, I was happy I finally achieved something. Don't expect to see him turn professional as a snooker player or as a musician, where he is a concert pianist and a few credits away from his BA in music at Carleton. In each case, he doesn't practice enough to allow him the opportunity to get to the highest level. I never liked competition, he repeated. I've also played in music festivals and finished second or third. But after my performance, I was gone. I thought it was boring to sit and wait. Music is a way of expressing yourself and shouldn't be a competition. As much as he enjoys pocketing the long shots or carefully playing a safety shot to handcuff his opponent, he wonders if his competitive days of snooker are over. He didn't register for the Orange Monkey Summer League as it conflicted with his Carleton classes. "I may keep snooker as one of my hobbies," he added. "I have no time for it." Wong loves to play classical and contemporary music, when he can direct himself in front of the keyboard. But he knows being a professional musician is highly competitive and a difficult career, requiring much discipline. Looking into his future, he can see himself composing more works for video games, possibly teaching piano, or working in the federal government. Since he can speak 3 languages, English, Cantonese, and Mandarin, whatever path he follows, he can say he was once a city snooker champion, who became the best by learning from an elite group of dedicated players. Capital Sports HUBFOOTBALL World Champs 2 athletes and 3 coaches from Ottawa, Team Canada lineman Nolan Cole, offense, and Lake Courtmore, defense, national head coach Steve Sumara of Carleton University and assistant coaches Jean-Philippe Asselin of Carleton, defensive coordinator, and Jamie Baresi of the University of Ottawa, quarterbacks, are world champions. They played vital roles in helping undefeated and defending champion Canada win the International Federation of American Football U19 World Championship in Mexico City on Sunday, defeating host Mexico 13-7 in the final. Earlier, Canada defeated Japan 28-22 and Sweden 49-6. Swimming overseas, Ottawa's Eli Wall of the Toronto Swim Club and Ottawa's Erica Seltenreich Hodgson of the Greater Ottawa Kingfish are heading to the Pan-Pacific Championships August 9-14 in Tokyo. Wall won the men's 200-meter breaststroke 2 minutes, 14 seconds and 17 milliseconds at the Canadian team trials and automatically qualified for the squad, and was second over 100 meters, 1 minute 1 second and 66 milliseconds. Seltenreich Hodgson placed third in the women's 200-meter individual medley, 2 minutes 12 seconds and 60 milliseconds, and just missed a personal best time placing 7th in the 100-meter freestyle, 56.20. Goes Montana Champagne came close, finishing second in the men's 200-meter butterfly, 2 minutes 0 seconds and 52 milliseconds, and third in the 200 individual medley, 2 minutes 3 seconds and 9 milliseconds, personal space. And now for something completely different and exciting. Olympic equestrian rider Amy Miller of Perth gave birth to Alexander Miller-Jukowski on July 16, giving her and husband Brad the $1 Million family, Andy and Miller, a second grandchild. Amy and Brad already have a daughter, Lily. World alpine skiing silver medalist Dustin Cook of Ottawa and Lac Ste. Marie K. took his 6-year relationship with Abby Gent of Edwards Call to the next level when he recently proposed to her. They're planning a July 2019 wedding. Olympic curling champion John Morris of Ottawa is getting married to Maggie Slusarek of New York City on Saturday at his family's cottage in Val-des-Monts, PA. They met 2 years ago at a gourmet cooking school in New York City. Polo Goldwater polo players from 2 Ottawa clubs were big contributors as Canada won women's gold and men's bronze medals at the Pan Am Junior Championships in Clearwater, Florida. Valeria Rojas of Capital Wave scored 10 goals in 5 consecutive women's victories, including 5 in a round-robin match against Argentina. Canada outscored Brazil 12-9 in the women's final. Bogdan Jurkovic of the Ottawa Titans was third overall in men's scoring with 18 goals as Canada, 5-1, lost 12-9 to the USA in the semifinals, but defeated Argentina 14-9 for the bronze. 6 medals for Corey B, winning 6 individual medals, 3 gold, 2 silver and 1 bronze. Freestyle swimmer David Corey won the 16-year-old boys high point award at the Ontario Summer Provincial Swimming Championships. Corey also finished second in the boys 15 and over 2,000-meter race at the Swim Ontario Open Water Championship ahead of Ottawa Swim Club athletes Finn and Declan Tucker, who were 4th and 5th, respectively. At the Ontario Summer AA Swimming Championships, Luca Haynes and Maren Boyd of the Carleton University-based Rocks Club were the respective boys 13 and under and girls 14-year-old High Point Award winners, while Beatrice Weiss Reed of Go Kingfish took the 13 and under girls award. free fly. There were 3 reasons to celebrate in the Takahashi-McFadden household last weekend, as all 3 brothers won medals at the Pan American Sambo Championships in Acapulco, Mexico. Adam, silver, 62 kilograms, Sambo Sport; Torin, bronze, 52 kilograms, Sambo Sport; and Liam, bronze, 62 kilograms, Sambo Combat. Stittsville's Erica Wiebe is taking a well-deserved break, after winning back-to-back women's 76-kilogram class gold medals at the Canada Cup and Grand Prix of Spain. The 2016 Olympic champion defeated 3-time world champion and world number 1 Adeline Gray of the United States 6-5 in the Spanish final.